Hello!
Today we are going to present you the present perfect tense. First of all, we would like to show you how to form the tense, and then how to use it, and at the end we provide you a speaking activity. First of all, for regular verbs, you use have, has, plus past participle, which is the verb plus ed. For example,
I have worked there. She has cleaned the table.
with verbs that end in the e, we have, for example,
I have lived here for quite some time now. He has closed the window. They have wiped the floor.
and you can see that we only add the d. For verbs that end in y, especially those preceded by consonants, we change the y into an I. For example,
He has spied on his neighbors. We have studied hard.
for irregular verbs, we also use the auxiliary verb to have and the past participle. Have has plus past participle, verb plus ed. But for irregular verbs, the past participle has a unique present perfect form. For example,
I have built that shed with my own 2 hands. She has bought some flowers at the market.
the most common irregular verbs can be found in this table. However, for more, please check the link provided.
Now, we would like to tell you how to create negations in present perfect tense. We start with the subject, then we've got auxiliary verb have or has, then we add not, and then we've got past participle. And here are some examples. Robert has not seen that lake before. I have not finished my work yet. I'll work on it tomorrow. She hasn't visited him since 1997. And at the bottom you've got the shortened versions. In the next section, you will find out how to create questions in present perfect tense. First we have to use have or has, then we add subject, and at the end we've got the past participle and the rest of the sentence. And here are 2 examples. Have I ever met you? Yes, you have. No, you have not.
Have you lived in the UK for a long time? Yes, I have. No, I have not.
Now we will discuss time expressions that are used for present perfect tense. We often use the present perfect tense with time adverbials which refer to the recent past. For example, just, only just, or recently. Scientists have recently discovered a new breed of monkey.
We have just got back from our holidays.
We can also use adverbials which include the present. For example, ever in questions, so far, until now, up to now, yet, in questions and negatives. And here are a few examples. Have you ever seen a ghost?
Where have you been up to now?
Have you finished your homework yet? No, so far I've only done my history. However, we do have a warning for you that we do not use the present perfect with an adverbial which refers to past time, which is finished. So, for example, we cannot say, I have seen that film yesterday, or we have just bought a new car last week, or when we were children, we have been to California. And now let's go through the usage part of the present perfect tense. So first of all, ongoing situations and actions. We use the present perfect to talk about situations that started in the past and are still continuing in the present. For example,
the manor house has stood on the spot for over 200 years.
Unfinished time periods. We use the present perfect for completed actions in the past
if they may happen again. For example, if the time period in which actions took place has not ended. For example,
I've only been to Paris once. I may go there again in the future.
NASA has sent probes to various planets. NASA still exists, so may send more.
present results. So we use the present perfect to talk about an action completed in the past which has a present result. For example,
The avalanche has devastated the skiing industry in the area. Result, the skiing industry is still having big problems.
I've already done my homework. Result, I have some free time to relax.
and we have the other uses. So as the present perfect expresses relevance to the present, news reports often start with this tense before moving into past tenses. For example,
The largest car plant in Detroit has shut down. It closed its doors for the last time yesterday.
similarly, we often use it to introduce a new topic of conversation. For example,
I've heard from Nicholas. He's been in Australia for the last 2 months.
in time clauses, we can use the present perfect with the future reference. For example,
We'll make a move as soon as the rain has stopped.
And now it's time for practice. The first task. Please look at the pictures and create a sentence using the present perfect tense. You will be given some time to think before you see and hear the correct answer. Number 1. The girl has jumped. Number 2. She has drunk some water. Number 3. They have cooked some pizza. Number 4. He has caught a fish. Number 5. She has done the laundry. Number 6. They have finished their lessons. Number 7. She has packed the luggage. Number 8. He has won the competition. Number 9. They have traveled around Europe. Number 10. She has gone shopping. Very good. Now, exercise number 2. Make the following sentences negative and create general questions using the present perfect tense. You will be also given some time to think before you see and hear the correct answer. He has won the competition. The negative sentence. He hasn't won the competition. The question. Has he won the competition? Sentence number 2. They have finished their lessons. The negative sentence. They haven't finished their lessons. The question. Have they finished their lessons? Number 3. He has caught a fish. The negative sentence. He hasn't caught a fish. The question. Has he caught a fish? The next one. She has jumped. The negative sentence. She hasn't jumped. And the question. Has she jumped? And the last one. They have cooked pizza. Negative sentence. They haven't cooked pizza. And the question, have they cooked pizza? Practice number 3. Please think about 10 things you have done or you haven't done this year. Use the present perfect tense. Please be creative. Probably the following examples will help you. Number 1. I have dived in the Mediterranean Sea this year. Number 2. I have received my driving license this year. Number 3. I haven't cried this year. Number 4. I haven't won the lottery this year. And the last one is a speaking activity. Please choose a profession from the following and imagine you are asked to take part in a conference where you talk about your job experience. Think of 5-7 sentences to tell the others. Every other person asks one additional question. In the end, all participants decide which person had the most interesting experience. You may be an actor or an actress, a pilot, a firefighter, an athlete, or a reporter. Note that you may also choose the job out of the list. Please be creative and generate as many interesting ideas as you can. Good luck!